Good morning. Welcome to our Genesis webinar. My name is Belinda Cardwell, and I'm a counselor at Genesis Women's Shelter and Support. And today I'm joined by my co-host and fellow counselor, Victoria, and I'll let her introduce herself.
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Victoria O'Connor, and I'm also a counselor at Genesis.
We're glad you've joined us for this webinar. We just have a few things to go over before we can get to our content. This presentation is for educational purposes, and please consider your own situation and safety concerns before putting into practice any of the ideas that we talk about today. A little bit more about safety. Please be sure to watch this in a safe place where only safe people can hear it. Using headphones can help ensure no one else can hear you while you are watching. Remember to clear your browser history after watching the video if someone monitors your phone or computer. And if you need to leave the Zoom quickly, remember that you'll need to click end a couple of times and then close the Zoom page. Confidentiality. Please do not use the chat feature on Zoom. If you use the chat feature, your name and comment will be seen by anyone watching the live video or the video recording on YouTube. Also, if you leave any comments on the YouTube video recording, your name and comment will be seen by everyone who watches the video. So please remember these steps for your confidentiality. Questions? If you have any questions about anything that is said today in the webinar, please contact either Victoria or myself. Our names and contact information will be at the end of the webinar. And also, we do not monitor or respond to any comments or questions left on the YouTube video recordings. So again, please contact us directly if you need help. If you are in crisis, needing help with emergency safety planning, or looking for emergency shelter due to domestic violence, please call our 24-hour hotline at 214-946-4357. If you would like to sign up for counseling at Genesis or want to talk to a counselor more about your situation, please call 214-389-7700. So again, this webinar is for educational purposes, and it's not to support you in a time of crisis. That's what the 24-hour hotline number is for, which that number again is 214-946-4357. There's also the National Domestic Violence Hotline. That number is 800-799-7233. They also have a chat feature on their website, which is the hotline.org, or there's the National Suicide Hotline as a resource at 800-273-8255. Okay, so today we're going to talk about red flags for abusive relationships. And I just want to start by saying we present this material to help educate you about signs of an abusive partner or even validate actions you may have experienced in abusive intimate partner relationships. We are aware that when clients review this material, they often feel regret, blame, or shame, to name a few emotions. So if you're feeling a little bit emotionally charged, take a deep breath or two, and remember that we're going to be doing a coping skill at the end of the webinar to help you with these emotions. So again, to emphasize, we are providing this information so you can name abuse in past relationships to heal and to be safe in future relationships. Just a quick note on pronouns. We do use he and she as it reflects the majority of clients' abusive relationships, but we acknowledge that there may be other combination of pronouns that represent intimate partner violence. So red flag, simply put, it indicates an action, thought, or view of an intimate partner that needs to be evaluated. And what we're looking for is a pattern of these actions, thoughts, and views that may lead to an abusive relationship. All relationships vary, but there are some common actions of abusive partners that lead them to have power and control over their partners. At the beginning, these actions are easy to overlook or to often overcompensate for, but these behaviors often appear and intensify as the relationship grows. So we're going to review 11 common characteristics of an abuser, and they're presented loosely as red flags that you might find in the beginning of a relationship, red flags and actions that increase control in the relationship, and past behaviors to be aware of. We just want to emphasize, though, abuse is never the fault of the survivor of domestic violence. So everybody take a deep breath, and we'll go ahead and get started. So here are some red flags that are primarily at the beginning of a relationship. There could be quick involvement. The abuser could claim it's love at first sight and pressure for a commitment. They come on like a whirlwind and want to begin either living or begin engaged together quickly. Many battered women knew or dated their abuser for less than 6 months before they were engaged or living together. And then there's jealousy, and the abuser justifies that jealousy is a sign of love. While it's normal to feel some jealousy with our partners, what determines if a person's relationships behaviors are healthy, unhealthy, or abusive is how they deal with these feelings. The abuser will ask the victim who she talks to, accuses her of flirting, and be jealous of interactions with others. And this goes beyond a sign of love or even protection to a form of control. So this control over your actions, interactions will give the abuser the power that he seeks, which leads us to controlling behavior. Again, he excuses behavior as a concern for the partner's safety. But if this concern goes from care to control, and he wants to know what you're doing every minute, who you're with every minute, and where you are every minute, this again is a sign of controlling behavior. This will also maybe go into other aspects of the relationship, such as finances and making all the big decisions. And then there's isolation as a red flag. It's going to restrict your interaction with others, including family and friends. They're attempting to diminish and destroy your support system, and they may even blame your support system as trying to cause trouble in the relationship. So now we have flags that are more towards the middle of a relationship. We have the unrealistic expectations. They depend on their partner for everything and expects perfection. So the partner is expected to take care of everything, including the emotional support for the abuser. The abuser will say things like, "You're the only person I need in my life." And there's the expectation of the partner to be perfect, the perfect partner, the perfect friend, the perfect lover, the perfect mother. Then we lead flags into verbal abuse. So the abuser will say cruel and hurtful statements to their partners. They may call your names, they may insult you, they may continually criticize you, and they may excuse this verbal abuse as joking, "Oh, I was only kidding." Or they could blame people who have hurt them. Perhaps he's had a bad day, he has a bad boss, he's had a bad childhood. Then we sometimes have breaking or striking objects as red flags. They use this physical force, the breaking, the hitting, and the throwing, as intimidation and punishment to their partners. Then there's the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde flag. That's where the abuser changes moods rapidly. They switch from nice to explosive very quickly. And there's the flag of blames others for problems and feelings. So they reflect responsibility for their problems, their actions, or feelings on others. They often blame their partner for things that go wrong, and they rarely ever admit to the part they play in causing a problem. Deep breath. Okay, and in the past, there could be signs of cruelty to animals or children, or even in the present. And there could be abuse in the past. Perhaps they had they were abusive to a previous partner, they're very critical of previous partners, or they have history of domestic violence in the family. So an abusive person who minimizes what happens with a previous partner is likely to be violent with their current partner. Okay, so those are 11 of the common characteristics we see for red flags in an abusive partner. Again, we presented this information. It was pretty quick, but we just wanted you to be aware of some of the signs of an abusive partner, or even to validate actions that you may have experienced in an intimate partner relationship. So now I'm going to turn it over to Victoria to see if she has any additional comments, and then she's going to lead us in a guided meditation.
Yeah, I think, we really think that this information is really important to teach to survivors of domestic violence. And, like Belinda said, it can be an emotionally charged subject, but we also think it's really important to learn and understand. And I think that just another big takeaway to remember is that, in the midst of this relationship, you maybe didn't even know to be looking out for those red flags or those signs. Maybe you weren't even aware, to even be looking out for those signs, or things were really good in the beginning of the relationship, so you were just going along with it, didn't even know to be looking out for those signs, like we said. And a lot of times too, people don't know these signs. I think it's again, it's really important to teach this to like teens and young adults as they are getting into relationships. And so that's another reason we think it's really important for you to have this information, so that you have this power going forward into future relationships as well.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, again, a good reminder, abuse is never the fault of the victim. So we are going to go through a relaxation exercise now. This is written by Brad Austin. And so I'm going to lead you through this, and go ahead and get comfortable wherever you're sitting. If you're laying down, that's fine too. Maybe, stretch your body a little bit, shrug your shoulders, and get ready to go through this body relaxation exercise, and just do whatever you need to do to get comfortable. Okay, so let's begin by becoming aware of your breathing. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Allow your stomach to expand as you breathe in. Hold the breath for a few seconds and then breathe out your mouth slowly, allowing your body to completely relax on the out breath. I want you to consciously slow your breathing down with each breath that you take. Breathe in through your nose, hold it for a few seconds, and then exhale out of your mouth. With each breath you take, your body is becoming relaxed and your mind is becoming more clear and focused. Breathing in through your nose, holding it for a few seconds, and then exhaling out of your mouth. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes during this exercise as well. Bring your awareness to your feet. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Any tension in your soles is being released on the out breath. Breathe in the light and bring your awareness to your lower legs. You see the light traveling into your legs and releasing all tension and stiffness. Any tension in your calves is being released now. Your breathing is becoming slow and rhythmical. Breathe in the light and visualize the light traveling into your upper legs, releasing all tension and stress on the out breath. Any tension in your thighs is being released now. Bring your awareness to your hips, breathing in, and as you exhale, allow your hips to relax. Take a deep breath in, and as you do, see the light coming in and traveling down your spine. Your spine is filling with light, releasing any tension in the discs and joints. Bring your awareness to your stomach. Breathe in and allow your stomach to expand with light. Breathe out, releasing any tension in your stomach area. Breathe in the light, and as you do, you see the light traveling around your chest and heart. Bring your awareness to your throat and neck area. As you breathe in, you allow any tension in your neck to be released on the out-breath. Breathe in the light, bringing your awareness to your face. Allow any tension in your forehead, your eyes, and jaw to relax as you breathe out. Your face is now completely relaxed. Visualize a stream of green healing light traveling into the top of your head. This energy travels down throughout your entire body and fills your body with this green healing light. Allow this green light to go to any parts of your body that need healing. Allow this green light to completely surround this part of your body now. Your entire body is now full of this green healing light. Your body is feeling very relaxed now. Your mind is clear and focused. Your emotions are feeling calm and content. If you would like, you can even rest here for a few moments. It is now time to leave this meditation. When you feel ready, gently bring your awareness back to your body and to the room that you are in. Give your fingers and toes a wiggle and gently open your eyes, coming back to the room. And maybe if you want, you can do a little stretch. Maybe shrug your shoulders again as you're coming back and getting back into the state, the present moment. So hopefully that was relaxing for you guys and you're feeling calm and feeling relaxed in your body. This is something that you can play back anytime if you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed. You could even play, this video back once we put it up on our YouTube page, and just play that relaxation part if you want to.
So thank you, Victoria, for that very relaxing meditation. And just a reminder, here is our contact information, Victoria and mine. And if you have any questions or comments about the webinar, please email or call. And we enjoyed being here with you today, and we hope you learned something new. Thank you, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Great, thank you.